I answered a wrong number at 2 in the morning, and a young voice on the other end was crying too hard to speak. I almost hung up. Instead, I said, "Hey, hey, breathe. I am here." The voice belonged to a teenager named Marcus who had dialed his sponsor and gotten me by one wrong digit. He was standing outside a party with a bottle in his hand, 11 months sober, about to throw it all away because a girl had broken his heart and the noise in his head had gotten louder than his reasons. I am not a counselor. I am a middle-aged accountant with insomnia, but I knew what it was to want to disappear, so I just kept him talking. I asked about the 11 months. I asked what he was proud of. I asked him to pour the bottle out into the grass, slowly, and describe the sound to me, and he did, laughing a little at how stupid it was, and that laugh saved something. We talked until the sun came up. Before he hung up, he asked for my name so he could tell his real sponsor about the stranger who answered. I gave it to him and figured that was the end. It was not. He called the next week to say he was still sober. Then the week after, it became a thing, Sunday nights, a wrong number that became the most right thing in my life. I learned about his little sister, his job at the hardware store, the community college applications he was terrified to send. I told him to send them. He did. 2 years of Sundays. Then one Sunday he asked if I would come to something. It was his associate degree graduation. I sat in a folding chair in a gymnasium full of strangers and watched a young man I had never met in person walk across a stage. When they called his name, he did not look at his family first. He looked at me, a soft old accountant crying in row 6, and he pointed, the way athletes point at the person who believed in them. Afterward, he hugged me for a long time and said, "You picked up. That is all. You picked up." I have thought about that a great deal since. How close I came to hanging up. How the entire arc of a life can hinge on whether one tired stranger decides that a crying voice at 2 in the morning is worth staying on the line for. Marcus is a youth counselor now. He works the crisis line, the actual one, the one people mean to call. He tells me he keeps his phone on the loudest setting, always, because you never know when a wrong number is really the rightest call a person ever makes. I keep mine on loud now too. We are, both of us, just people who decided to pick up. It turns out that is most of the whole job of being alive.